C is for code of conduct.
This just came about because listeners were fed up with being interrupted with their cinematic pleasures being spoilt by plonkers.
And the general context of people being plonkers would be, they'd be, all right, Jeff, got to see over here, have you brought the popcorn? Yeah, oh, hang on, yeah, all right, no, I'm in the cinema, no, it's rubbish, yeah, no, hang on, I'm on hold, yeah, Jeff,
Rustling.
And that. So we came up with the code of conduct, which was I think it was 10 things that you shouldn't do: kicking the back of people's seats, taking your shoes off,
taking your shoes off,
hobbies, phone calling, and also the illuminated phone
no
thing.
sex.
Did you know? I'll tell you an interesting thing about the sex thing. When cinema first started, because they were so worried about people in the dark immediately falling into base, lustful desires, they invented a thing called daylight projection. The auditorium would be in daylight, but there'd be a darkened area into which they would project the movie, for fear that should the audience fall into the dark, they would fall into the deepest bowels of hell immediately.
Q is for qualifications.
You mean listener qualifications?
Yes, because a lot of our emails often end with a whole list
D-Lit,
of
MPhil,
all the qualifications
PhD,
that our listeners have. Some of them I think are made up. But also I think
most of them are
means
real.
we have probably the most intelligent radio audience known to man.
E is for exorcist, about which I believe enough has already been said.
I don't think there can ever be enough. I mean, it used to be that it was mentioned in every single show. I think we've all moved on just a little bit.
Yeah.
But apparently it was the best movie ever made.
It was, yeah, that's right. Mark Kermode, Radio 1.
W is for Wittertainment, Werner Herzog and World of Cine. Okay, well, in order. Wittertainment was a listener invention, wasn't it?
The actual roots of this was Danny Baker had a phrase that he used to use, which was infotainment at its most infotaining.
But presumably that came from entertainment at its most
no, exactly. Then somebody else had sent in the word Wittertainment, and then you said Wittertainment
at its most entertaining. I mean, I just wondered, but the whole...
It was a team effort. You, me, Danny Baker and the listeners.
Werner Herzog, well, over to you.
Well, I was interviewing Werner Herzog in Los Angeles, and he got shot during the interview, and I know I've told this story more times than it's probably... I don't care. It's the only
Gather round, everybody.
Gather round, everyone. Dad's telling the story about how he got shot at with Werner Herzog. Well, Werner Herzog got shot and took a bullet in his abdomen and was heard to say, "Someone is shooting at us, we should probably leave."
And World of Cine just came about because people are trying to not be rude about...
We were talking about the shortcomings
chains.
the shortcomings of multiplexes, and we didn't want to name them, so because it was, I can't remember why we didn't want to, because I think somebody wrote in, just as general, being sued, that would be it, yeah. Well, and then World of Cine has now just come to mean
everything,
every unnamed multiplex chain that might want to sue us, but won't.
Haven't so far.
You go next.